Hello and welcome to the Dry Bar Comedy Podcast, the only podcast that's funny for everyone. And you get to hang out with some of your favorite dry bar comedians. Once again, it's me, Jordan Macon, joined by...
Taylor Nielsen. Jordan, you scared me a little there with your enthusiasm. Took me back. It's good.
Do I not usually have this kind of enthusiasm?
No, it's literally...
I tried to look at what you do and then go a 180. No, you usually come in hot.
People love my energy when I come. They say it's soothing. They say...
Yeah, you have
I did see
energy.
one comment that said something like, "Oh, this is great, guys. I put it on to help me fall asleep." And sometimes even a laugh or something like that. Which is what we hope to do. We hope to carry you off to dreamland.
Dreamland, Laughland, wherever we carry you. Like and subscribe.
And how you doing, Jordan?
I'm good. I was sick for a few days. I feel like my voice is a little bit raspy.
A little scratchy, a little bit, a few octaves lower than usual.
Do you think it gives me a little character?
I wouldn't say character. That's something that is changed by the word of God, not sickness.
All right.
All right.
I just will say I was in Vegas for 2 weekends in a row, and that made me sick, I'm pretty sure.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's a lot of Vegas.
Staying up late, dancing around, screaming.
Dance around.
Slot machines. Kind of the opposite of what I was talking about, Jordan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But character nonetheless. Lots of paths.
There's many paths through this life. And on that note, should we jump to our clip and see how our comic's going to be today?
Yeah, we should see. I think she's been laughing in the background a little bit already.
I'm hearing it.
Sorry.
Maybe you...
I think flirting is a talent. I think it's a skill just like anything else. Some people are very good at it. Anytime, any place, they can turn on the charm. I'm not one of those people. I went on a date with a guy a while back, and I was very nervous because I thought he was super cute. But it went really well until the end when he said, "So, how come you're not married yet?" And I was like, "Oh, well, I'm actually divorced." But it was kind of a weird thing to say because I am not divorced.
Well, guys, you know who it is. Her new special, Christian Theater Kid, is storming the internet. Give it up for Alaina Hirschi.
Welcome, Alaina.
Thank
you. Storming the internet, huh?
Yeah, that's new.
That's a weird way to put it.
What does that mean?
Don't read too much into it.
I was telling Taylor my last special, it didn't break the internet.
Yeah.
But it did keep the internet running smoothly, which I think is better.
It was designed to cause zero hiccups in the internet.
Right. Didn't overload anything. Yeah, that's good.
Well, thanks for being here, Alaina.
Thanks. Thanks for having me.
Of course.
Of course. It's
big.
Technically, your second time on the podcast.
That's true. Yeah.
Because you were our
Second
pilot
rodeo.
episode that we used
the test episode to see if Jordan and I could set aside our differences
Right.
and become the on-screen charismatic explosion
Right.
that you guys see today.
And nobody looked at the pilot, apparently.
They determined
So
good
we're
enough.
still here.
Good enough. But yeah, so you were the first person we ever interviewed together.
Yeah, I remember.
And now you're back.
Yeah. My
Wow.
second rodeo.
Man, well, it's great to be back. And I love that clip.
Thank you. Yeah. I like it too.
Good.
Do you feel like, because the clip, it's an awkward date scenario, right?
Yeah.
But I know you're in a committed relationship
That's
now.
true.
Do you feel like your date small talk got better, or are you just lucky to be in a relationship?
sure.
Or?
Yeah. I think luck had a lot to do with it. Well, here's the thing: is like, believe it or not, that type of flirting works on some people.
Oh, all right.
And that's how I happened, because with my current boyfriend, like, I kind of stayed in that vein, like
Of just lies? Or?
just like lying about crazy stuff, and then but some people get it. Some people.
So you still do
They're
that
like-
in your relationship?
I mean, not anymore because we've been dating for like almost 3 years. So like he knows when I'm lying versus telling the truth.
What was the most recent lie, though? Do you remember the last lie you told before you started telling the truth?
Oh man. No.
She does. She does remember. She just doesn't want to tell us. So this is a subsection of flirting.
Yeah.
Where we're not. You're trying to you're sort of trying to disarm them.
Yeah.
With something that isn't quite true. Now, can you explain the rationale? How does that work?
Yeah, the rationale is it just is what puts me at ease. And maybe it's because it's a facade. If you can like hide behind who you really are, then I am just more comfortable.
Smoke and mirrors.
Yeah,
You should be. You shouldn't be a comedian. You should be a magician.
Yeah. Oh, I'll think about that.
Yeah.
Or mix the both.
Or hey, how about a lawyer? Yeah.
That's so.
Sorry, Wes Austin.
Oh yeah. Oh, brutal. Brutal.
Well, that's interesting. It also maybe, and I'm just theorizing here. Maybe you say the weirdest thing. It's like now I can't say anything more
That's
weird
true.
than that. Accidentally.
Yeah. Unless like I was divorced twice, but besides that, you're right.
Yeah.
That'd be the only. But you're right. No, I think it's just. I don't know why I do that, but it's just kind of.
So that wasn't
happens.
a one-off thing. That was like
That's
a go-to move.
That's pretty regular. I don't know. But it worked on Blake.
Worked on Blake.
And so here we are. But it didn't work on that guy. Actually, it kind of did because we had a second date.
Oh, wow.
Can you believe that?
And then
I came back from that.
And then he was like, I thought you were going to bring your son. He had like a baseball mitt and a ball.
In the date, did you admit to him, in the first date, did you admit that you were actually
I did
divorced?
because to me, I was like, this is the funniest thing I've ever said. But then he really did just like stare at me blankly. And so it was really awkward because he just believed me. And that's, I mean, yeah, why wouldn't he? Yeah. Anyways, and
But
so
you
I
threw it
had
out
to
there.
come clean.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But you threw it out there thinking he'll understand this as a joke.
Yeah. Like initially my brain was like, oh, this is funny. Like he'll think this is hilarious.
Yeah.
And he didn't. Yeah.
And did anybody ever tell you on a date, when you said one of those crazy lies, did they say, you should do stand-up?
Not once.
See.
No. Actually, the guy that I was on this date with, he was talking about how he wanted to do stand-up.
Oh, really?
Well, that's
a red flag.
I know. It's like, okay.
You weren't doing stand-up at the time, were you?
No, I hadn't started yet. But I did like a couple months later, I started.
Oh, okay.
Well, kind of, but.
And that was how long ago?
So the first time I ever did stand-up was 2019, and I did it like 3 times.
Oh, right. And at Dry Bar, if I'm not mistaken, right?
You hosted Dry Bar shows, right?
Yes, I did.
Which is kind of a wild thing to do for your first time.
It is insane. And anyways, so that was 2 out of my 3 times ever doing stand-up that was 2019, which after 2019, 2020. And
wait, what?
Hey, wait.
Is this one of your jokes? Are you lying to us?
But I am charmed, though. But wait, do you remember your first show? Do you remember your first joke that you did?
Okay, so I was trying to remember, and I do remember like the essence of it, but I don't remember why I thought it was funny.
Let's hear the essence.
We'll figure it out. Let's hear the essence.
It's so bad. I was single at the time, trying to date, and I wrote a joke about how it's really okay. I do remember. It's like it's so hard to meet people, and so, it's so stupid. And so I was like, so the way I'm going to start meeting guys is I'm going to crash into them on the freeway.
Yeah.
Like, what?
That's okay.
That was.
Did you do an act out?
I remember talking about taking like a sharp 90-degree turn in order to instigate the accident.
Yeah.
There was a reason that I thought that was funny. And so then I do this whole bit about like, yeah, we're like talking on the side of the road. And I'll tell you what, I never did it again.
Oh, here's what, maybe because you have to exchange each other's numbers when you get into a car wreck.
Maybe that's why.
There we go.
And I'd heard I don't remember why I decided.
You see if they have insurance.
Yeah,
Maybe
Yeah,
that's a good point. They got their life together, but I don't know. But so it's funny because the first time I ever did stand up was the open mic at Wise Guys, and I tried that joke.
And that was 2019.
That was 2019.
Wow.
Bombed horribly. And then I did it at Dry Bar. Because, anyways, and so, but Dry Bar actually, okay, I really need to find this joke because I do remember that doing that joke, I got an applause break.
In the crash joke? Really?
And then you retired it.
I mean, I guess it's me that we're acting so surprised.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously you had great beats in it. So.
It must have, but I need to go back and find it. I don't know if I don't think I have the tape though. But then I didn't do stand up for another like 2 years. And then when I came back to it and was like more serious about it, I just didn't want to do that joke anymore.
And what took you away from stand up for that time? A global pandemic?
Yeah, so I don't know if you remember, there's this little virus, but also I just didn't really want to. I was doing YouTube videos at the time, making these little dorky YouTube videos.
Yeah.
And I was like all in on that, and that's super time consuming. And so stand up,
sketch videos or what?
Yeah.
What are these? I haven't
Have you ever
seen these.
seen Nathan For You?
Yeah, I love Nathan For You.
It was a ripoff of Nathan For You.
Really?
Yeah, I would like start businesses with my sister. Well, we would like start our own businesses though, so that it was a little different.
So you wouldn't go to an actual business?
Yeah, right.
You would start a business. Are these still up online?
Yeah, they are. And then I would like interview people and just like, I don't know, ask stupid questions.
Okay.
And
Well,
so I did
viewers,
that.
check out Alaina's.
Yeah, what was the name of the
Alaina
show?
Hirschi, the YouTube channel.
It's just they're bad.
And,
It's hard to watch.
Did the show
What-
have a name?
No, I don't think it did.
You know what's nice is a lot of our viewers, bless their souls, give us some very good, feedback, constructive criticism.
Constructive
No,
They
I'm
could
really
help. They
scared.
could help. They could help get your YouTube channel
I'm
back
so
on track.
scared. Yeah, I never got you. None of the videos have more than like 400 views.
Yeah.
It's
There's
brutal.
a reason for that.
YouTube's hard to get views. That's not
It
terrible.
really is. Yeah. But so I really was all in on YouTube, and so I was like, I don't have time to do stand up too. But then I quit YouTube because my videos were terrible, and then I started doing stand-up.
So you look back and you don't like your videos.
I mean, a handful of them I do. I'm like, they're outrageous, but some of them to me, I'm like, well, that's funny. But I don't think most people would feel that way. They'd be like, this is weird.
I'm gonna go watch them right after this. I'll tell you that right now.
So then you come back from the pandemic and you're starting doing stand up, not at Dry Bar, but going up to Wise Guys.
Going to Wise Guys in Salt Lake, and yeah, that's when I got like, because I'd quit YouTube, and so I was like, I want to give stand up like an actual shot.
Yeah.
And so then I started going to Wise Guys every week, and that was in the summer of 2021.
Did you meet any people up there that kind of were served as comedy idols,
Yeah,
inspirations?
and like mentors and stuff.
Mentors?
Yeah, I would say probably. I don't know if you guys know Alex Voluto.
Oh, yeah, that guy.
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
fine.
okay.
He's
Someone's got to
fine.
talk about him on every single podcast we do.
Yeah, I know. I made a lot of friends. Taylor,
Friends.
Friends.
You know what I'm saying?
Jordan,
Not mentors or
No mentors.
teachers.
equals
Instructors.
No, I remember you
equals,
opened for me in Ogden probably pretty early on when you were.
Oh, really?
Do you remember this? You brought a friend with you. I think you had blonde hair at the time.
It wasn't Blake?
No, a lady friend.
Oh, wow. Oh,
You were doing your Imagine Dragons
blonde
joke.
hair.
Blonde hair.
You might have been doing
it
it
was
for a while.
Mariah. It was probably Mariah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was my friend Mariah.
No, and you were so funny from the beginning.
Thank you.
Genuinely,
Thank
you didn't really have a time where it was like, oh, Elena's trying to figure it out. You've like always had
Wow.
jokes that
That's really kind.
landed. Well, it makes me furious.
I feel like I'm there now, though. Like, I started good, and I feel like I've gotten worse.
It's a growing pains, maybe. I think
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think you've gotten
expected.
worse. I think you probably are
Really?
just more critical of your jokes. What I
Maybe
realized
that's it.
when I was earlier in comedy, I would try much weirder stuff
Yeah.
that
yes.
I would never try now, but I kind of wish I would try now. Does that make sense?
I was thinking about this literally last week because when you start, like, you have no, like,
No
I don't know,
gauge.
meter of, like, like, what is it supposed to be? Like, you can just do whatever feels, like, weird and funny to you.
Yeah.
And I do miss those days. You take more risks, I feel like.
Yeah, because you don't know what's going on. But so
Yeah.
What would you? Is there a really risky bit you want to try doing now, Jordan?
well, I was making all sorts. You know that I haven't written a new joke since I started. No, I just would try. I'm trying to remember, but sometimes I look back at old like notes that I wrote. I'm like, why would I ever think
Totally.
that? But some of them, like some jokes that did well, I'm like, I don't know if I would try that joke now
Yes.
because I'd be too nervous that it's too weird or something.
Right.
I feel that way about my Imagine Dragons joke. Like, I don't know that I would try that now.
Well, it's kind
such
of
a funny joke,
dangerous
though.
subject to make light of. I think,
That's so true.
especially around here. Imagine Dragons.
I think about
born
that
out
joke
of
now.
Provo, Utah.
You're right.
Because it was just such a quick turn. They still have this negative connotation. They were so beloved, and now
I know.
Now they
And
get the
then,
Nickelback
boom.
treatment.
And they got the Nickelback treatment. Toast. Absolutely toast.
What's there's lightning, you know. Lightning, you know, kind of when they started, that was like lightning. They got
Right.
lightning in a bottle, and then
Oh,
what comes next?
Thunder.
Thunder. It's a thunder.
I know.
Yeah.
Listen, I saw that coming.
Anyway. Yeah, yeah.
We're trying to get
Everybody
Jordan to
but
catch
Jordan
up.
saw it coming somehow.
I forgot
You
about
need
that
to,
song.
yeah. You
That's a
need
big
to,
song of
dust off
theirs.
the discography and get a little more in
Yeah.
tune with the.
They have a new song I like.
What's it called?
Yeah, I don't know. It's on the radio though.
I did see something funny where someone said that, like, I'm on top of the world. You know that song?
Yeah, of course.
I'm on top of the world.
Hey.
It's just like, it always strikes me
Why
as
did you
strangely
do it?
Jamaican. Like the kind of,
Just when you did it.
no, go back and listen. But someone said, like, that's music specifically designed for white people hiking.
I mean, yeah,
I think that's pretty true.
that sounds about right.
Okay, so you're doing shows. In this period, did you do any like weird shows, any crazy gigs, anything like
Okay,
that?
so we kind of already spoiled it.
What was it?
Well, I
must
was
have missed
thinking,
it.
I'm like, what is the craziest thing I've ever done? Like, and I really think it's the fact that I hosted Dry Bar the second time I ever did stand-up comedy.
It's
yeah.
wild.
That's because, and here's the thing that I feel like people have to understand is like, when you host, you do like 15 minutes about, right? And like to do 15 minutes of untested material, the second time you've ever done stand-up, no, you shouldn't do that. Like,
Yeah.
it takes
Because
like,
your open mic, you'd probably only done 3 minutes.
I'd only done
before.
3 minutes and
so-
bombed.
So you're like, well, I have that in the tank. I just need 12 more.
Yeah.
Exactly. I was like, it's so funny. I remember like the week before I was going to host, I had gone and seen Michael Palisak. Do you guys know Michael?
I know.
Yeah,
Michael
yeah.
Palisak.
He's
So
a dry
funny.
bar comedian.
Yes, he is. Yeah.
Cut to the clip.
And
My
I
wife
remember,
came to his show
Oh,
before
really?
she was I opened for him at a place that doesn't exist anymore.
Oh.
And Adrian was there with a different guy
Oh.
way before we were ever together.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry.
No, this was
That
like a year after he was married to her.
Yeah, but we had a fresh reset in our marriage.
Yeah.
so
Right.
we don't count.
You're
the
back on
first-
track. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry.
Okay.
The guy she was with
Did
was
Michael Palisak have anything to do with it, or
do with
she was on a date with him?
With Michael
with
Palisak.
Michael Palisak. Yeah, and I hate that. I hate him for it. No, I was friends with Adrian. Said I'm doing a show.
Oh, you just were friends. I see.
I opened for him, and she came with a guy
Oh, gotcha.
that wore cargo
And then-
shorts. So
Yikes.
I know didn't reflect well on her.
Yeah. That was good for you, though. You won her with that
Yeah.
show, probably.
Yeah, no, I don't know
love
if it's that
Adrian.
good of a show, to be honest. It's just a weird thing where I'm like, hey, that's a shit. Michael Palisak's the guy you came and saw before we were ever dating or anything.
Yeah.
Anyway, I ruined your story.
No,
so
that's
tell your
okay.
story.
I just remember, like, I told him, like, I went up and said hi after his show and introduced myself. And I was like, hey, I'm doing stand up for the first time next week. Like, do you have any tips for me? Like, I'm going to host Dry Bar. And I just remember, like, he was like, why? He was like, do they not have anyone? And, like, I was like so deflated.
Oh no!
But also, like, I was like, I just didn't understand.
Now you would have that
Now I
response
do.
now if somebody
Yeah,
told
for
you that.
sure. I'd be like, that's a disaster waiting to happen.
When somebody's recording a special, I've never done comedy before.
And the host,
I'm gonna host for it.
The host is the hardest job, and so it's just like, oh man. So I really think that's maybe the craziest thing that
is crazy. You'd be surprised. I don't know if you would be surprised, but we were surprised how many people come through and they're like their very first show that they ever did was like they did like an hour at their college. Like Josh, Heath Harmison.
Really?
Yeah.
Not a unique experience.
It's unique. It's just like 15 minutes
Why
into an hour.
Why did you have to tell Alaina that?
No.
That's the thing. That's the thing you could have texted me later. Said, "You know, Elena's story, not that cool."
Heard it a million times.
No, but their shows were yours is higher stakes because it's like a big event.
You were hosting.
Theirs were just like they got a weird big event because they did comedy a couple times.
You were burning film on your set you'd never done before. But I do think that there is. I think that there is a thing like. Maybe going in blind, you're a little more confident.
Yes.
And so you're not overthinking. You don't realize how hard it is to do 3 minutes. So when you do 15, it's like, oh, yeah, I can do it. Also, you can kind of warm the audience up to yourself, get them on, on board. When 3 minutes can be tougher sometimes.
That's
tougher to watch sometimes, too.
Amen. The confidence thing, though, is I was actually thinking about that because I had an outrageous amount of confidence going into that.
Yeah.
That now, like, I would never have.
You had that YouTube.
Ever again.
You had that YouTube
I had
confidence.
the YouTube confidence of never performing in front of a live audience. And so, anyways.
And you got an applause break.
I got an applause break.
On a joke that you don't even remember the punchlines
that
to.
That bombed. The only time I'd ever done it. So.
You got dust. How did it bomb and get an applause break?
I don't, like, that's Wise Guys versus Driver.
Was it when you got off stage? That's when the applause started? Just like...
Okay.
Wow.
All right, Taylor.
What? I'm trying to figure it out.
No, I know.
He's mean today.
I know. He's really crushing me.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
We have a kind of a good host, bad host thing sometimes.
Oh, I like that. Yeah, no. Jordan's the good host today.
I think that it wasn't good host. Good host, mean host. It was bad host.
Yeah, right. Poorly performing host.
Yeah. But and I think that's a great, worst, craziest gig story. So thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.
Alaina.
I mean, I'll take it.
No, that is wild.
I thought really hard about that.
About what?
About my craziest, worst gig.
Yeah. Yeah.
You've opened for like some really famous people in this short time. You opened for Ryan Hamilton.
That was
a huge event. Maria Bamford.
Otsko.
Jordan
Macon. Jordan Macon.
Jordan, like I don't know, throw it out there. And Ogden.
No.
Yeah, you went to Idaho with
You're
me and
humble.
opened for like 20 people, and then you came back the following weekend to do like thousands with Ryan Hamilton.
Yeah, that's right. I liked your show better.
Don't lie to me, Alaina.
It was more of an adventure. It was more character building.
It was.
A lot of people.
We got snowed in the next day.
Yeah, I remember. It was scary.
It was really scary getting out of there.
We were going to make it back.
Getting out of Rexburg.
I was going to say, a lot of people open for Jordan Macon. They never
get seen again.
Never.
It's a tragedy that
right.
I hope no one looks into.
Luckily, I survived.
Man. Alaina, I think another big thing about your confidence, your charisma is your style. You are always doing fit checks online. You're always posting what you're wearing.
One of the cleanest.
Cleanest?
Yeah,
just the cleanest drips we've seen on the Dry Bar stage from your special. I think.
Thank you. Yeah.
Cleanest drips, huh? How many times have you said that before?
This is outdated. This is outdated.
I don't know.
What we say, kids now say threads.
Fit.
Riz?
I think they say fit. Riz. Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, we were wondering because we plan ahead.
Yeah.
If you could give Jordan any fashion advices, and then of course me too.
Of course. Okay, I'd love to.
He's wearing a collared shirt today. I thought he was getting married or something.
Okay, so you guys want me to give you guys some fashion advice?
It doesn't have to be a critique on what we're wearing now, but just like what you think we look good in, or either or.
Okay, yeah. Okay,
because we trust your opinion.
You do.
Yes.
But don't hurt.
Like
be brutal.
Okay. Well, okay, so Jordan, let's take this look.
Oh no, I'm so self-conscious now. Just that hand movement alone devastated me.
Here's the thing, it's not bad. It could be better.
Okay, what do I need?
And so here's what I would say. I like this color palette actually. I like kind of the muted tones, almost monochromatic.
That's how I describe his comedy too.
Jeez.
Okay, all right. Keep going. I'm so sorry.
I would say like here's the thing that well, and here's the thing you have to like oh my god, you have to consider like what you like and what you will actually wear. But okay, I'm so sorry. Joggers are a little outdated.
These are. Oh, see, I thought I was just barely catching up with the times.
No, they're a little out.
Okay, what's in now?
Joggers.
And so
just pants?
we're more like a wider leg, I would say.
I don't like the wider legs.
Are these?
And that's
Would you say
okay.
these are joggers,
So,
or are they more like?
I would call them a jogger because the
or-
way they're cinched at the ankle.
Okay.
Well, were you trying to make it up because I never go jogging in them? Is that what you're trying to say, Taylor?
Why are you reading into that? That's not what I mean.
I'm afraid I'm going to hurt feelings. Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing about fashion is that it should just be what you like, and what you like and what you feel comfortable in, and what your personal style is. And so, if this is your personal style, then you should wear.
I don't know if it is. I hate. All I ask Adrian to do is to buy clothes for me, and she doesn't do it. That's all. I don't want to have to choose.
I get that.
But she did buy these for me. I kind of like it just because it. I don't know how to explain it. I like that it doesn't hang down.
Okay, no,
But I know that the bigger, looser fitting pants are kind of in right now.
they're definitely in. I'm trying to think. I would also I would love to see more of like a more stylized sneaker.
Okay.
This looks
Less
really
descript.
functional.
It's very functional.
And we could get you a cool flat soled Nike.
Got some color on top and on bottom. That looked good.
But the thing is I feel like I'm doing really bad at
What's this?
styling you.
No, I'm opening my eyes. What is flat
Do
sold?
we know what I would do?
Is this
Can
not
I
flat
say what
sold?
I would do?
What does flat sold mean?
I need to get a picture. Yeah, you tell us.
I think I would go.
I don't know. I don't know if
I want to hear it. Taylor,
We keep the baggy fit. We keep the baggy fit.
Yeah.
Bright red suit, monochromatic,
There's no color I look worse
white
in
trim,
than red.
white trim, sort of like a young Kris Kringle.
A young Kris Kringle.
I see what you're doing.
You like
I
that?
do look like the Kris Kringle from the claymation.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Because you have the stunning blue eyes too.
I do.
Stunning
It's the
blue
rarest
eyes to
combination.
match.
Do you know that?
You tell me that every day.
Tell me that every
It is.
day.
Look it up.
Really?
I
It
believe
should be
you.
an honor for you to do this podcast with such a rare hair eye color combination.
Rare genetic
Genetic
anomaly.
freak that I am.
Okay, that's good.
Elena, do you know what my
What-
color
oh.
palette is? Because
yeah.
taught me about
So-
soft summer and soft
Yes.
autumns, and I use that in a joke now.
So
thanks to you.
Oh yeah, I heard it. Yeah, it was funny. So from what I remember, all redheads are. This could actually, though, this is not true. I was about to say something that's not true.
Just saying it.
That they're all warm toned, but I don't think that's actually true. Or you have warm undertones.
Have fun with that, internet.
Does that mean that you wear warm tones?
Yeah, so
or
if
you
you
wear
have,
cool
like,
tones to offset it?
Yeah, so if you have a warm undertone, you want to match. So you'd want to wear warm colors. I have a warm undertone, so I wear brown as opposed to black. Is gonna look better on me.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
And
Obviously.
I don't actually know what your undertone is, though. That's hard.
Well, as someone who's tried to color correct this podcast a lot, I'd say pink,
Is the tone?
pinkish.
Is that
if
warm?
it's pink, then it's probably you could be cool undertones. In which case, you're gonna look better in blacks.
I like wearing black.
Cooler blues. Yeah,
It's a nice contrast.
But that's
for
just
your
because
skin.
which I could totally see you being cool toned. You could be like a winter.
Tell me this is true. I've always heard the redheads look good in purple.
You know who is a redhead that looks good in purple is Jen Fulweiler.
Yeah.
She looks fantastic.
Yeah.
And she is a cool, very much cool undertone. You guys could be close to a similar palette. Or maybe I'm just generalizing because you're both redheads.
Well, but wouldn't redheads, is it just based on skin and hair color? Or is there a tone under my skin that I'm not seeing?
Yeah, there's a tone, there's an undertone of your skin that
It's
a lot
not
of
the
people...
top tone, there's an undertone.
Yeah, that's what
It's
they
character
say.
too. It's character.
That's part of it. Well, that's what they say. And so that's why a lot of people will just like I used to think I was cool toned because I look kind of like pink. I'm very like fair, but then like the professionals looked at me and they're like, well, no, your undertones are warm. And so
how do you see the undertones?
And what professionals are you talking to?
I like hired a woman.
Yeah, you can hire to get your color profile.
They're like professionals that do it.
Wow.
And you can figure out. And so but that's the thing. Again, fashion should be fun. It's not supposed to be these black and white rules, you know. And so it's just a nice guide, but you should still wear what you like.
So let me recap. There are no rules, but what I'm wearing is all wrong. I need to be wearing... I thought I was catching up with the joggers.
I'm sorry. No, but they look good on you, though. And that's the thing. But they're just not super, like, trendy, is all I would say.
Okay.
What about the black undershirt with the gray?
I would swap it for white.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't like the white.
You don't like a white undershirt?
Yeah. What about just drop?
I do have it sometimes.
No undershirt, and we just see a little peak of orange chest hair, a little crop popping up.
I've done it before,
nice
but I like having an undershirt.
Okay.
Yeah,
so that if I bend over, it protects all of me.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Modesty.
Modesty.
Big modesty guy.
Well, that was a fun segment.
Well, no, we haven't done you.
No,
we haven't done you.
All right.
You dress nice today, but she has nothing to say.
No,
I have a few notes.
Oh gosh.
Okay, so let's talk about the shoes. I actually don't hate those. Like, they're actually cool.
These are cooler than my shoes?
I just like the personality of them.
Okay, yeah.
I like the color. I do like. So here's the thing. Yours more of like a sporty, sleek style, which
Obviously.
I do like. And
Sporty is Jordan.
Sporty Jordan.
Sporty Jordan, they call me.
Sporty Jordan. Oh my god. But and actually, so I kind of take back my advice for you because I think I would reconsider that. As far as the outfit I'd pick out for you, I mean, I still don't like the joggers, but I would do more of a sporty. Because you're more of like a Lululemon guy. And Taylor is more of like an alt, like indie style is the vibe I'm getting.
Isn't Lululemon a female brand?
No.
Is it for guys
no,
too?
they have great men's clothing.
Are you serious?
No,
I'm so
Jordan.
behind the times.
What the heck? Are you serious?
So can you just tell me what it would look like?
I need to get you a picture.
I thought we were moving on to me, and you.
Well, but now I don't know what Lululemon means. So I can't picture it in my brain.
What is
really?
it? Is this someone's name? Lululemon?
That's a brand.
Well,
You guys don't know what Lululemon is?
I know it's a
Where did it
brand.
come from? What was the origination of the words?
Vancouver. Well, that's where the company's from.
What is a Lululemon? What is
And
it?
that's a fair question.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm more indie.
I put you more like an indie alt style and
Yeah.
more Jordan like a Lululemon style.
So he's Hot Topic shopping.
I'm more like thrift store-ish.
emo.
Oh shit.
Thrift store.
Yeah,
Abercrombie?
or if we,
'Cause that's
I
where all
put
my
you in like
clothes come from.
Abercrombie, maybe a few pieces from Urban Outfitters.
I used to have some
I don't-
outfitters.
Really? Yeah. But not like too over the top because you have a job, and so it needs to be like work appropriate. But I would love to see you in like a boxy, oversized T-shirt, but still like
That's what I usually wear.
yeah, that's nice with like
Bandana?
a nice weight to it. Oh, we could do a
I
bandana.
usually wear.
Bandana would be
I wear
nice.
Carhartt. I wear large Carhartt shirts.
Oh, that's perfect.
That's what
yeah.
I wear usually.
He likes to wear sweatpants.
This I got for a show because I needed a shirt that I would match with another guy. You came to the show.
We saw you in that show.
But to me, it looks like I work at a
yeah, I
laser
remember.
tag place.
Yeah, it's given like yeah.
But it's kind of has.
Maybe like
I
Best
think it's
Buy
kind of
even.
fun. It's like
Oh,
classic
gosh.
in a way. Like I'm a Boy Scout or something.
I mean, that's true.
Fashion's about having fun. That's what I heard. So I don't know why everyone's coming down on
Not
me right
anymore.
now.
I don't love it. I don't.
No one's having fun.
I don't know if I want to be the Lululemon guy. I want to be the cool indie
No, it's
rock
cool.
guy.
No. It's a
Okay.
nice look. It is a nice
Could
look.
I pull
I'll show
off
you
a
after.
matching patterned like collared shirt and shorts? Like
Yeah, we
pattern?
need to get the right pattern and the right shorts, but 100%.
because I was at Dillard's and I saw some matching stuff. Have you been to Dillard's?
Maybe like.
Have you been to Dillard's?
Yeah, I have.
You've been
They-
to Dillard's.
It's. I mean,
They got some. As far as like department stores go, they've got a great selection.
really.
Seriously, check it out, Jordan.
I mean,
Maybe
Just
we
you scoff,
could
you
all
laugh.
go after
let's
and
go
do
shopping.
a makeover.
I would love that.
That'd be
actually.
fun.
I need the help. Well, final question about this: who's just dressed better right now between me and Taylor?
Do you guys? All right, and this is my honest opinion. Are you? I don't want to hurt your guys' feelings.
I
It's
will be
okay.
hurt.
I'm gonna say Jordan.
Yes, in your face.
It's just gosh, Taylor.
Tell me.
It's the fit of a shirt. It just looks a little sloppy.
It's okay. That's okay. I don't wear this shirt. I don't wear this shirt ever. So I'm literally, if I was wearing one of my shirts where I was like, this is what I wear all the time, I would
okay,
be like,
good.
I will be so mad and depressed. Unrecoverably so.
Yeah, right.
If I had lost
the podcast would be over.
If I had lost that, I would.
I know.
I would be
Jordan needs this
silent
this way more than I do.
Jordan needs this.
No.
But I think it wasn't leagues ahead. It was close, right?
It was, yeah. I was going back and forth. And then, but it's going to be.
I'm glad we went because.
Even with my outdated joggers, put me in your place.
That's so mean.
Okay, tell me this about.
Trying to be
that was
more
not a fun segment. That was supposed to be fun.
That was very fun.
That was good for me.
Those are my favorite
though.
segments. Make that, hey, Holland, make that the real where I win. What was I going to ask? Oh, yeah, chains.
You want to wear them?
Well, I do have one, but I keep it on the inside.
I think that's good.
Keep it on the inside. That's funny. Who should wear a chain more?
Here's
me or
what I did in
Jordan?
Vegas, though. I wore this shirt when I performed in Vegas.
Yeah.
And I didn't pull out over the shirt. I sat out like this, so there was a little peak right here.
Yeah.
What do you think about that? Not good?
What's your goal with the chain? Let's talk about
I don't know. What happened was I saw guys with chains.
Yeah.
I'm going to put it away because I feel like you're judging me.
And you thought it looked awesome.
Oh, I liked it. I liked it when I could just see it peeking out the sides.
Yeah.
So I'm like, they have
yeah,
so many
yeah.
secrets.
Yeah.
That's what it seemed like.
I like that.
I like it maybe just like a peak. How do you feel
For
when
me
you,
or for anyone?
like for most people,
You don't
unless
like the
you're doing
chain
like
out?
a full stack and that's like of necklaces.
Okay.
And you're like making a statement and this is part of the style. Because there are guys that like wear like a tank top and like a full stack.
Totally.
And it's like, but they're like in LA.
I feel like there's more and more guys wearing chains out, though. I like it in, to be honest.
Yeah.
And it's a problem. And we need to.
For me, it clashes a little bit with the joggers.
Okay.
It's like feels like a different style to me, which
Okay.
is part of good fashion is like juxtaposition.
Yeah,
but
that's kind of what I was going for. It's the juxtaposition.
I think just let it like peek out for now.
That's what I'm most comfortable with.
Okay.
I do pull it out sometimes. Like we did an episode about vacations last time, and I pulled it out.
That was a good opportunity.
But I don't feel like I own it when it's out.
Really?
You know what I mean?
Okay.
So
Yeah.
You really you tore us down, but you built us up equally.
yep.
Yeah.
Alaina.
It's constructive feedback.
I'm ready to make changes. I'm ready to be better.
Good.
Viewers, throw your ideas. Your fashion ideas in the comments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're
Focus
actually
on Taylor. Focus on Taylor.
we're actually big in the fashion community. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Quite a big
Yeah. I think Lou Lemon follows us.
following. Yeah.
Lou's a good guy.
Dr. Lou Lemon.
Yeah.
Okay.
best.
Well, that was. I'm sweating a little bit, but after that ordeal, but I want to sweat a little more.
Yeah.
Do you have any hot takes for us?
Okay. I have 2
Okay.
that I want to kind of run by you guys.
Okay.
And the first one is actually a joke in my special. Do you want me to tell you it?
Yeah.
Okay. So here's the thing. I tell it as a joke, and people think I'm joking, but I'm pretty serious. And that's about ADHD people, like, driving. And the fact that I don't think they should be allowed to have licenses.
ADHD people?
Yes. Do either of you have ADHD?
Yes, I do.
And listen to this. He likes to watch TV on his phone while he's driving.
No,
so
that's
you're
exactly
right.
what I'm telling you.
That's not true.
Oh.
That is true. That is true.
Okay.
I agree. I shouldn't be driving.
But
Alaina,
is.
that's why I live in America, of the United States of America, so I can do what I want.
You can do whatever you want. Yeah. But you're going to kill someone.
And that's my right.
It's your prerogative. Yeah.
Okay, no, but I understand
Like,
your thinking.
It's a joke, but it's also not.
It's like you're testing the waters.
Maybe there should be some legislation around it,
Okay.
How would you enforce it?
Just like everyone has to get tested.
Well, you know that there is a test in place for driving.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so when you take your driver's test, you also have to get tested for ADHD. And then if you have it, automatic fail.
How do these How do these ADHD people get around if not by the car?
Public transportation. Or they'll have to Uber.
They have to Uber.
And maybe we could subsidize it.
Are they allowed to drive anything? Like, where does it stop? Can they drive Lime scooters, bicycles? What are they allowed to do?
Golf cart while golfing?
Bicycle, yes. Scooter, yes. Golf cart, no.
And what if they're medicated?
If you're medicated, okay, then yes.
Because I think if I'm on Adderall, I'm a worse driver.
Really?
Than I would be.
Why? Because you're like braver. You like do crazy stuff.
Yeah, too confident.
I took Adderall once, and that happened to me.
You got braver?
I was like about to fight a guy, and that's not really my personality.
You're about to fight a guy?
Yeah. Well, normally, because like, do you guys ever do this where you like get in a fight with someone on the road, and then you pull up to a stop sign and you just stare straight ahead instead of making eye contact?
No.
Because you're scared of them.
I stare at them. I stare them down.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so normally I would just stare straight ahead and pretend like nothing happened.
Yeah.
But when I took Adderall, I was looking at him, making hand gestures, and like,
going this.
what do you think you're doing? Yeah, and that I think it was Adderall.
You turned into Blake.
Yeah, I did. I was like, it was crazy, actually.
Drake? Turned into Drake?
No, Blake. I know you always want to bring up Drake and Kendrick Lamar on this podcast, even though none of our listeners know about it.
That's right. Drake won the rap battle.
Elena's boyfriend, significant other. What's
Oh.
the phrasing
I
you
think
use?
boyfriend. Yeah, that's partner. Yeah.
Partner. Partner.
Snake.
Squeeze. What?
Squeeze.
Is your
That's a
boyfriend's
Keith
name
Stubbs one.
Snake?
Yes.
Blake.
His name's Blake.
That'd be awesome.
Blake. The night we went to your comedy show,
Oh, yeah.
Blake.
Did you carpool?
No, but I'd
thank
heard the
God.
story after. Yeah, I wouldn't want to have been in that carpool. Blake almost got into a fight with a guy on the road, and they got out of the car.
Whoa, for real?
Yeah.
And Blake's tall. He's what, 5'9", 5'10"?
He's in the sixes.
Yeah,
He's in the
Yeah,
sixes.
he's in the special.
6'5", right?
He's 6'5". Yeah. But yeah, he yeah.
So I call him Snake.
He's
It's long, like a snake.
Oh yeah, that's true. But he's not afraid of a fight on the road. And when I took Adderall, neither was I.
Yeah, you two. Don't ever
Us
drive
together?
while you're on
Yeah, it's gonna
Adderall
be-
too. Okay, I like that. I like that hot take.
Yeah,
That's pretty good.
I think it ventures into the realm of problematic, but I'm on board.
But you know, like I mean, but we don't let blind people drive.
That's true.
That's great.
Like,
That should be the
Good point.
tagline for when you run with us.
And your stance is blind people should be able to do even less things, if I understand.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
understand it.
Right.
Yes.
Right. So like, anyways, I would just put ADHD people in that category. Like that is, and you know what? It's because I was driving with my brother once, and he has ADHD.
He does.
And we were on
What's his name?
the highway. Andrew Hirschi. He has a son, and we were on the highway. We pray and hope that Carson doesn't get ADHD. We were on I-15, and Andrew's driving, and he was like staring out the window for 60 seconds, and he was like, "Wow, that building's really cool." And I was like, "Okay, but maybe look at the road." You know what I mean? Like, but he was just genuinely distracted by how cool he was. Like, oh, I just love like the architecture of that. And I
Was it
like,
a cool building though?
I was panicking about the fact we were about to crash.
That'd be great
So
if it
I
wasn't.
didn't. I know.
Do you
Right?
know he's
It just was a
staring at
Best
every
Western
building.
on the side of the road.
So
Wow.
that's kind of where that came from. Of like, this is a safety concern. So that's one
Red
of my
hot.
hot
That
takes.
might be our hottest take
That's
to
a hot
date.
take, but she has another one.
Do you want to hear another one?
Let's hear. Is it more or less controversial?
It's less. It's definitely less. It just wouldn't affect people's
Okay, I'd like
lives.
to. I'd still like to hear it.
I'd like to hear it.
So it's just the fact that like you guys know personality tests.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just hate them.
Do you want to hear a funny?
That's
roast
pretty
I did
typical
once?
of a red personality like yours.
Honestly, probably.
Want to hear a funny roast I did
Yeah.
once
It
at
better
an
be
open
funny.
mic?
Yeah.
This girl went up on stage. I don't mean to say girl. Is that
Yeah.
patronizing?
A woman.
A woman.
Yeah. Okay.
Like a small, weak woman. got up on stage. No, it was regular old woman. Got up on stage. This person is doing stand-up.
Okay, better.
And they're not talking about anything, except they're talking about a personality test. And I say, blank name. This is the first person ever to take a personality test and come back negative. I was pretty proud of it, but it was.
Did it get a laugh?
Oh yeah, it was pretty brutal.
Does she still do comedy?
And did her career.
I made sure of that. It never came back from that. Okay. That was a funny one.
So wait, what was your take? Did we finish
I just hate them. No, I hate them because like it's just like devastating to like answer like 20 questions and then they know literally everything about you. Like,
do you think it actually does know everything about you?
Yes.
Oh, so you don't think they're a scam. You just hate that they know you so well.
Yeah. It just like hurts because
then they can steal your identity after or something, or your personality.
Whatever they want. Yeah.
Geez, someone steal Jordan's personality
theft
already.
is not quite as scary as identity theft.
That's true.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, it's like, okay, so here's the thing. Because it's like, oh, like you're special. You're 1 in a million. That's what they always tell you growing up. But then you take a test and it's like, well, we have data. You're 1 in 20.
Yeah.
And I hate that.
Did it ever...
They said in my results that my personality is extremely common.
Well, I could have told you that.
What was this test? What test was this?
It's the Myers-Briggs.
Oh, the Myers-Briggs.
I hate it. 16. I don't know. I'm like an ENF something. I've tried to put out of my mind.
Doing these tests is part of the pain that illuminates part of your personality you didn't know. Like it says, like this is true about you, and you go, "Oh, that is true about me."
Yeah, that was part of it. Like reading it, and I was like, "Oh, I never realized that, but I do that."
The thing is, why can't they make the like results more easy to understand? Like give you an animal or something. Like instead of just like an acronym. Like you were ENF,
and that's a good
right?
point.
And then I'm GENIUS. Like, what does that even mean?
Oh my god! Oh no! What does that mean?
Yeah, what does it mean?
I do not know.
Wait, does the Myers-Briggs give you a weird letter thing? ENF?
Yeah, it's like the ENFJ, and then it's like it's like S or something. I don't remember.
It's like a whole lot of letters.
But I guess it's been
color
debunked. People now they're like, oh, like psychology is like, it's like not. That's not true.
It's not real. It's not actually
pretty
science.
true when I did.
Yeah, I've heard most personality tests are more pseudoscience.
Yeah,
that's what I hear.
Well,
that's what my finger on the pulse is. Of personality
I don't know
tests.
because I feel like they nailed me.
And that's why it hurts. So
it really does.
I feel like I can go through those quizzes and answer in a way get the response I want, though.
That's true.
Oh, you game the system.
Yeah.
That's how you got that GEN.
IUS. It was way too hard for me to spell that for a second.
It took a second, but
but I do like doing like Disney Prince quizzes or like Stranger Things character quizzes.
Yeah, that's a different
Those are
story.
better.
Those are fun.
Who are you?
In which case?
Both.
I got Jafar.
I was going to say that as a joke.
You know, because we've made that exact joke before on a previous podcast.
All right.
I thought you knew we were doing a callback.
I had no recollection of it.
So funny.
Wow. Good hot takes. Man, that got us talking. Wow. Good work.
Not only do we laugh on this podcast.
It's the inquisitive mind, I think, with her, the ENFJ that makes her such a great comedian in a lot of ways.
Wow.
Yeah. So what if it was the personality tests all along that were really making you who you are?
It's a great perspective.
That's great.
I don't know if it makes any sense, but I said it in a meaningful tone.
Yeah, you did. You
Can
really
I say
sold
something?
it.
Nah.
So we're getting to about the end of our time. This has been so awesome.
It's been an honor.
But before we go, I want to do something. I want to do something a little fun, a little crazy.
Oh, great.
You're talking about flirting at the beginning of that clip, right?
Yeah.
I want to flirt. I've never done it before.
We're all in committed relationships.
I want to do a little game where we come up with pickup lines.
Oh, no.
Pickup lines?
I forgot you want to do this.
Based on the profession of the person we're trying to pick up.
Oh, wow.
We can do that.
How
So
bad at improv.
we're each going to go. We're going to come up with an occupation.
Okay.
And then we'll give ourselves a little time. we'll come up with what the pickup line is going to be.
Okay.
So think of an occupation. Think of an occupation.
Okay.
Okay.
I got one.
I can go first. Oh, you want to go first? Go ahead.
Personality test creator.
Oh man.
I got one.
Oh wow! Wow!
Wait, okay, give us a little time. We'll fast forward this. We're thinking now. Personality test
do I
creator. That's
have-
not even a real profession.
I don't get assigned a profession. I choose my own.
We all do one for personality test creator.
We'll each come with an idea and then we'll each
gosh.
respond to it.
Okay.
That's a tough one, man. You already had one locked and loaded.
I know, right?
Yeah, but I realize now. Do you want me to say mine?
Sure. And then come up with a real profession for us.
I realize it's stealing your joke. I was going to go, hey, you, I took your personality test you created, and the results came back that I'm intrigued by you.
Oh, man. Wow.
Oh.
Okay.
I feel like that was pretty good.
That's pretty good.
That was
I mean,
a
like,
split
on the
second.
spot,
But it's basically
yeah.
the same as your came back negative joke.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mine is more wordy
But it was nice to.
and better.
Yeah.
All right. Can we do an airplane pilot?
Oh,
pilot.
pilot.
Okay.
Okay.
I got one.
Oh. Okay, Jordan.
How would I get to the pilot in this situation?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you came on the intercom saying we're now free to move about the cabin and give you my number.
Oh.
That makes logical sense. It totally does.
Then that one, I'm knocking on the cabin. I'm knocking on the
Yeah.
door.
No.
Or what? Oh, I'm not supposed to be in here. I thought you said I could go around the cabin and give you my number. Didn't I just hear that?
Oh. I mean,
Okay, I got one.
that's not bad.
Oh,
I got one.
Oh. Okay.
I notice you're sitting in the exit row. So when I ask you if you can go on a date with me, I'm going to need a verbal yes.
That's pretty good.
That's good.
Pretty creepy, though.
That's a little creepy.
A little creepy.
Okay, let's see. Okay, how about something about like
To camera.
I thought you were an attendant, but you're actually the pilot. But maybe you could you could attend to me.
Oh, great.
But that would work really good for like a female pilot because people always assume they're attendants instead
Yeah.
of pilots.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of a sexist joke on your part.
I know. But that would be a good joke for someone who likes women
There we go.
and has a woman pilot.
Oh, very good.
I like
Okay.
that both yours and mine need a lot of context for it to make sense. I kind of like that.
This is why I chose this
A
game.
lot.
I've got all these locked and loaded. What's an
There's another one.
occupation?
Oh, an occupation.
Neither of you did my personality test creator.
It's just
one.
I
it's
thought
so
it was
Okay, here we go.
hard.
Firefighter.
Oh, firefighter. Oh, wow. That
firefighter.
seems like there's a lot of natural material there.
Yep.
It does.
Did you just put out a fire, or did you start one in my heart?
Yep, that's where I was going.
Oh my
Yep.
god!
I was gonna say like, oh, you're so good at putting out fires.
Yeah, right.
Not the one in my heart. Did I say the same thing as you?
And that's sexism, people. That's how it works.
That's how it happens.
I said it, and then
every
Jordan
time.
said it louder.
Sorry, I had a different one in my brain, I think, and then I only remembered you.
That's so funny.
Holland, when you cut it, just do mine. Just do mine.
That's so funny. Taylor?
All I got is, can I axe you on a date? Like a firefighter has an axe.
Can I ask you on a date? What about one? We could use a ladder for one, or like a pole. A ladder.
Climbing.
You're so good at climbing ladders.
Want to climb a social ladder with me? going out with me? I know you're dressed in red. How would you like to trade that in for white?
Oh, okay.
And walk down the aisle.
That's serious. That's a lot for a pickup line. A proposal?
That's how you got to get to it, right?
Yeah.
Gotta get to it. Okay. Alaina, you got the last occupation.
Oh, I picked occupation. Would it be weird to do an engineer?
No, it would not be weird.
Okay, we'll
But
do engineers.
you have to start.
Sorry, your code's broken.
Oh, we're talking about developers?
Mine was a
I was
choo-choo
thinking
train
software
one.
engineer. No, do yours. I only have the start.
No, I don't actually
I
have
don't
one.
actually
I
have
just was trying to
one.
think of a different type of
Sorry, your
engineer.
code's broken. Let me break your heart. No.
Ooh,
No.
sad ending.
Yeah, it's like a saucy.
Engineer.
It's got to be something about codes.
Wait a second. You're a software engineer, but you look like Mona Lisa. What is this, Da Vinci Code?
Taylor, on fire.
I got him.
Bringing it.
Here's one.
Okay.
I'm gonna piggyback off yours a little bit. The bridge one.
You have a knack for that, don't you?
Whoa, that bridge you're drawing has a lot of structural integrity. You know what else does? My feelings for you.
Oh.
My feelings have
that's
structural
sweet.
integrity.
That was sweet.
I could
really
really,
like
I could
that
really,
one.
It doesn't make sense.
developer. I could really CS together.
Oh, that's
Oh,
nice.
Is
nice.
it CS or CSS?
CSS, but you're close.
I could really CSS together. It's like, see, it loses something there, doesn't it?
It does. But that was really close to being a home run. I think we did.
Do you want to do one
What'd
more?
you do?
Firefighter.
Comedian. Okay, we'll do last
comedian.
one. Comedian.
All right,
There's a lot of material here. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, comedian. This will be our big last one. Comedian.
No, I feel like I have one on the tip of my tongue.
Hey. Yeah, I got one. Hey. I host the Dry Bar Comedy Podcast.
That would probably work.
That would work.
I think that would probably work. That's good.
That's good. Are we going to dig ourselves out of this
I
thing?
thought there was something with bombing, like
I know. I was like, killing.
killing.
None of these are really very
violent
romantic. Murdering. A special, maybe.
Oh,
Here we
you
go.
might think
Sorry, every time you have one, I think I have. Go ahead.
you might think I'm a joke, but I think you're the bomb.
Whoa, that's nice.
Yeah,
That could be a
that's pretty
Valentine
good.
card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With a picture.
Comedians.
Yep, with a picture of
Microphone.
Yeah.
yep microphone. Here we go.
Here we go.
Whoa, is us two a crowd? Because this is working.
I love the confidence that you say them with, Jordan.
Okay, Alaina.
He's like, really?
Alaina,
Okay,
get us out of here. Get closer.
Okay, let me think. Did you check out my new special? It's you.
Wow. And that is
I've
how you do it, folks. You have another
I have a good one.
Okay,
I have a really
Please.
good one. So I'm handing a comedian my number, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Hey,
good.
put this number at
It's JD.
the end of your set because I'd like a callback.
Oh,
That's good.
great.
That's
Jordan
good.
Bacon.
That's the best one.
And we are out
No, that
of
was
here
good.
with that one. Wow.
There it
Alaina,
is.
thank you for coming on the podcast.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me, guys.
This has been an absolute joy.
It was a lot of fun.
We've been talking for 5 hours.
Yeah.
A lot of silence to cut out, though. That's
I've been
nice.
trying to write jokes, pickup lines for
Have you
45. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Is there anything you want to plug to the audience before we get out of here?
Oh yeah, please watch my comedy special, Christian Theater Kid, and and laugh at it, and and I think that's all they can do for me.
They should
And
follow
so-
you on Insta.
Oh yeah, follow me on Instagram
Because you're always doing fit checks
That's
on your
true.
Insta story.
I do a lot of fit checks, and I've started actually promoting myself as a comedian. And so, follow me, Alaina Hirschi on Instagram. Also TikTok. You can follow me on TikTok. It's just Alaina Hirschi. And yeah, please follow me. That's it.
Wow. Wonderful.
I'm following. I don't know about you, Taylor.
Nope.
Oh, wow.
I am. And I'm sorry to kill the momentum.
No, that's okay.
But
it's nice to hear you finally apologize for that. But what a fun time. What a great episode.
Good times with friends. This has been the Dry Bar Comedy Podcast. Guys, watch Alaina's special. It's definitely worth it. I say that a lot. I said that about Jordan's special, but now I really mean it. No, I meant it with you. I'm sorry. I'm just...
Let's get today.
Razzing each other.
Ugh, too much.
Too much. Across the line. Guys, that has been the Dry Bar Comedy Podcast. Give Alaina Special a watch, and we will see you next time. Bye, folks.
Bye.